If you were the guy, if you were that monster, you should be worried. You should let her go. I have to have that faith. Every day, we'll keep at it. It's what happens in investigations, particularly bigger investigations, where they're so excited, probably like you are. We've got a good lead, we're gonna get, and then it falls through.
People have been watching Nanos, and apparently he's been spending more time at the gym, hour-wise, than he's spending at his desk trying to solve the disappearance of Nancy Guthrie. There are 500 volunteers collecting signatures. 120,000 signatures are needed, and from the day this movement commenced, they have 120 days to get those 120,000 signatures. It's not a good look when he races out of his $850,000 home in his brand new Corvette to go to the gym.
I'm sure that none of the detectives in the homicide squad would say at any point in an investigation like this that we have everybody completely cleared. They're like, he gave like such a, it almost seemed like a personal plea that he made, like, leave this family alone.
Yeah, it seemed emotional based, not fact based. I think now that they're just grinding through the tips, going quick, combing through the evidence carefully, and then waiting on, of course, the DNA. Inside the task force, it's business as usual for the most part. Patrol is completely back to normal. CID, our regular detectives, are back to normal. So the only question is, what are the task force guys doing? What are they working on? What leads are they running down currently? I can only speculate what goes on in the sheriff's head. There's so many contradictions, and yeah, the story that comes out varies day by day. The family no one was cleared, then the next day the family was cleared. We gave up the scene too early, then we didn't give up the scene too early. I mean, you could go down, every time he gives a press conference, he contradicts himself, it seems. So there's a lot of frustration, particularly in our community. I take a lot of calls, and I speak with people in our community making reports, and usually a couple times a day, I catch an earful about the performance and some of the issues that even the public's able to identify that were troublesome towards the beginning of this whole investigation.
Tonight, join us as we have Sergeant Cross from the Pima County Sheriff's Office talk with us about the latest in the Nancy Guthrie case. Hit the notify button, and we will see you all soon.